Aloha, Haunani here from Kingdom of Bahrain. If you're new to Yoga with Haunani, welcome, aloha. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for following me. It truly is a blessing to share these amazing, sacred, effective, also very ancient practices. Today I'm going to share with you the joint opening series, also known as the energy opening series. The Sanskrit term is Pawanmuktasana. I learned these. It's a more classical style of yoga. It's not the modern day power, strong yoga, fancy tricks. Classical yoga is all about what the sutras talk about: steadiness, ease within a pose, relaxation into effort, comfort, balancing effort with ease. Now you can take those into the power yoga. You can take those into the more cardio and stronger postures that you might see today. But these classical series, especially the joint opening series, I first learned it from a teacher in Hawaii, and then again when I was traveling through India. They're really powerful, they're very effective. I recommend them from beginners all the way to the most advanced experienced yogi, especially if you teach and you've never done this before. I really highly recommend it. All the yoga teacher trainings I've ever been a part of, I make sure all the teachers go through it, because one, you need to know how powerful these sciences are, but two, it helps you to bring a lot of awareness into each joint. We move from the feet, then we move up through all the joints, including the neck, all the way out to the fingers, and in each area of body, you bring your breath to that area, you bring your awareness to that area, and you'll begin to notice. At first you might, if you're new to yoga, or you have limitations, or you have injuries, all you might notice is the stiffness, or the challenge of just moving the joint in its natural range of motion. But over time, or if you're very open, you're very flexible, there's not a lot of aches or pains in the body, you might find just the aha moments of moving very simple motions with your breath. It's very profound. Keep in mind, just because it's easy in the body doesn't mean it's easy on the mind. Notice yourself. Notice if you check out. Notice if you get bored, okay? It's not boring, okay? The body is a miracle. Everything is revealed right here within us. What's bored is your mind. So the challenge, the meditation, the movement, meditation and movement is to keep your focus in that area that we're working and to breathe mindfully. Okay, so again, if you're new to this, let's just get the motions, let's just get the range of motion and breathe freely into those joints. Over time, if you continue to watch this video, begin to coordinate the breath with the movement as I share with you in the cues. Okay, for those of you who have limitations getting on the floor, sitting on the floor, or getting up and down off the floor, putting pressure on your knees, I recommend doing this in a chair. You can do that as well. Okay, just make sure your chair is comfortable for you. You can sit towards the edge, feet flat on the floor, about knees, your hips and knees are about equal in height, whatever chair you use. So go ahead and get your mat, get a pillow or blankets, folded blankets if you prefer in your practice, if you're gonna be on the floor today. And if not, go ahead and get your chair. I'll give you a moment. We'll meet you back on the mat. Let's begin. All right, so as we begin, I'm gonna do about maybe five or six in each joint area. As you become familiar with the practice, you can move up towards 10, so 5 to 10 per range of motion. Generally, the in-breath is the body moving away or extension, if you know that term, and the out-breath is flexion or the body getting closer to each other. Okay. All right, so let's begin. The first part of the series we're going to do, like I said, we're going to start at the feet and work our way up towards the neck. We want to be able to sit in a nice, tall, comfortable position. So I'm using my pillow. I'll show you here. And here's really the test. You don't need to use a pillow, it just provides comfort. If you're sitting on the floor with your feet straight, and if you take your hands away and you go like this, that's a good indication you need your pillow. But also, you're gonna be sitting here for several postures, so if it's difficult for you to reach to the floor, have your hands on the floor with a nice tall spine and the legs straight, get your pillow or sit on a chair. So I'm going to actually sit on my pillow and face my feet towards you just so you can see the action today. I definitely have some island feet going on, so Excuse the bottoms of my feet, but I want you to be able to see what my feet are doing. So sitting nice and tall, my hands are going to come on the pillow if I'm sitting on the pillow. If you're on the floor, bring your hands to the floor. I want to sit nice and tall. And first, we're just going to engage by connecting with our breath. Allow yourself to arrive on the mat. Okay, so let's begin. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. I'm gonna sit on a pillow. I recommend that you do too, whether it's a meditation pillow, folded up blankets, just so that your hips are a little higher. Let's just start by tuning in. So go ahead and roll the shoulders out a few times, sit nice and tall, and then bring your hands to your heart center. Close the eyes, bow in gently towards your heart. Take a minute, allow yourself to completely arrive on your mat. Arrive into your practice. Let go of your day, let go of excuses, let go of competition. And open up to the inner landscape of who you are and what is there right within you. Listen to your breath for a few rounds of your own breath. And now I invite you to create intention for your practice, either one word, a quality you'd like to bring into your life, or a short positive affirmation you've been working with. Breathe that in, breathe it into every cell. And let's take a deep releasing breath to release our intention to something higher. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Slowly open your eyes. Let's begin our joint opening series. So still sitting on your mat, you're going to extend your legs out in front of you. Now I'll show you on the side what that looks like. Okay, your feet are hip width apart, your hands are on your pillow or your bolster if you're sitting on a pillow. If you're on the floor, just bring your hands onto the floor, palms down, fingertips, or even fists. Okay, and we're simply going to start. We're going to connect our breath with movement. We're going to inhale, point the toes away from you. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw the toes towards you. Inhale away. And exhale towards you. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Breathe in as you point the toes. Breathe out as you draw the toes towards you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice strong legs. Breathe in, point the toes. Bring your focus into your ankles. Exhale, breathe out. One more round. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Beautiful. Now rest. Just let your legs rest. Let them roll in or out. Just notice what that did. Beautiful. I'm going to turn for the purpose of filming, but you don't need to turn. The next thing we're going to do is our toes. On your in-breath, I want you to spread your toes as wide as possible. You can use your hands, it sometimes helps. And as you exhale, I want you to crunch the toes, curl the toes in. Inhale, spread the toes wide, and exhale, crunch them in or draw them in. Inhale, spread. Exhale, curl. Bring your awareness into your toes. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open the toes nice and wide. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open the toes nice and wide. Exhale, curl. Beautiful. Rest. Okay. When you rest between these actions, you can sit in a meditative pose, eyes closed, or just notice eyes open, gentle gaze at that part of your body. Beautiful. We're going to move on. I'm going to stay in this position just for filming purposes. You can stay on your mat. This time what we're going to do is we're going to try to rotate a version of the ankle. So you're going to keep your awareness at the ankle. You're going to try to bring the bottom of the feet away from each other on the in-breath. And as you exhale, try to bring the bottom of the feet towards each other, out-breath. And again, if it helps using your hands, go ahead and do so. Inhale, feet away. Exhale, the bottoms of your feet towards each other. Inhale away. Exhale towards each other. Inhale away. Keep your awareness in the ankles. Exhale. Inhale away. Exhale towards each other. Inhale away. Exhale towards each other. And rest. Beautiful. Okay, last one for the ankles. So we're going to make circles. So I generally find it's easier to move my ankles together, but you might find moving them in opposite direction works best for you. The key is trying to breathe in as the toes move away from you and breathe out as the toes move towards you. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to move in the same direction. Inhale, toes away, making a nice big circle as the toes come back towards the face. Breathe out. Bring your attention down into your ankles. Inhale away. Exhale, breathe out towards you. Inhale as your toes move away. Exhale as your feet move towards you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time on this direction. Inhale. Exhale. So depending on which way you were doing circles, you're going to reverse. So make sure both sets of ankles are moving in the opposite circular direction. Inhale away. Exhale towards you. Inhale away. Exhale towards you. Keeping your focus at your ankles. Inhale away. Exhale towards you. Breathe in as your toes move away. Breathe out towards you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now rest. Beautiful. Take a moment. Just take a deep breath into your ankles. Thank your feet. They do a lot of work all day long. All right. We're going to move to the next part of our series, which is the knee and the hips. So again, sitting nice and tall. What you're going to do is you're going to, one leg is going to be relaxed. In this case, I'll mirror you. So in this case, your right leg is going to be active and your left leg is going to be relaxed. Sit nice and tall. My active leg is your right leg. Again, I'm mirroring you. You're going to inhale, make this thigh nice and strong, your leg is straight, and as you exhale, you're just going to guide the heel towards the hip, okay, hugging in the knee. Now try not to put pressure on the knee, and only hug in as it's capable for your knee today. Breathe in as your foot slides away. Breathe out as the knee comes in. So if you're in a chair, you're going to inhale, breathe in, straighten the leg away from you, and exhale, draw the knee up towards the chest. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more. Inhale away, breathe in, nice strong leg. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm just going to hold and breathe into my knee. And release. Other side. So inhale. So this time your left leg is going to be strong. Your right leg relaxed. So inhale, nice strong leg. Breathe out. Draw the knee in. Or draw the foot in. Breathe in, straighten the leg. Breathe out, bend the knee. Bring your awareness into the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in as the leg becomes straight. Breathe out as you bend. 2 more. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just take an extra breath here. Breathe into your knee. Thank your knee for all the work it does all day long. Exhale, release. Beautiful. So now we're going to move into the hips. So go ahead and take your legs a little wider. Now, most people when they do this, they think of their feet. I don't want you to necessarily think of your feet. I want you to bring your attention here to the hips. And what we're going to do is focus on external rotation. So if you bring your hands to your thighs and draw your fingertips, and so if your thumbs are on the inside, fingers are on the out, draw your fingertips towards the floor on the outside of your leg. That's external rotation. Internal rotation is rotating your thighs so your thumbs come inward towards each other. That's what we want. So we're going to inhale, rotate the legs away from each other. Exhale, breathe out as they rotate in. Inhale, rotate out. Exhale in. So even if you're in a chair right now, you're sitting at the edge, your legs are wider. Inhale, rotate out, breathe in. Exhale, rotate in. Sorry. Inhale, rotate out. Exhale, rotate in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Like I said, using your arms and your hands sometimes really helps to assist just that mental movement and coordination. Over time, you'll be able to do it without using your hands. Let's do one more. Inhale. And release. Go ahead and bring your feet back together. Take a nice deep breath into your hips. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Thank your hips. Okay, so now we're going to integrate knees and hips. So we need to come up to standing. So if you're on the ground, go ahead and come up in the best way, most comfortable way, safest way for you. If you're in a chair, go ahead and come up to standing. You're going to bring the big toes together and a little space between your heels. We're going to bend the knees. I'm not putting a lot of weight. It's just a little support here. We're going to do circles with the knees. Okay, so your circles might be small, okay, depending on the type of range of motion you have. They might be large. So I want you to work with what is comfortable for you. We're trying to create, imagine a circle, surrounding your knees, and you're just trying to trace it. And then connecting breath, you would inhale as the knees move forward, breathe out as the knees move back. If you haven't already started, go ahead and start. We'll do about one more round on this side, breathing in forward, breathing out back. And we'll switch directions now. Breathe in as your knees come forward, breathe out as they move back. Okay. So notice one side might be very different than the other. You might need to take smaller circles on one side than the other. Okay. If you find discomfort, okay, you need to use discernment. Is it true pain and you need to stop this for now? Or is it just weird? I haven't done this in a while, my joints aren't really used to this. Okay, the second variation we can move through. If there's actual pain, sharp shooting, stabbing pain, you don't want to move through that. You need to stop, and we'll do this later on. Doesn't mean stop the entire video, it just means don't do this exercise and wait. All right, go ahead and stand back up. Breathe into your knees, inhale. Out through the mouth. Beautiful. Bring your feet wider than hip width now. Okay, toes pointing forward. I want you to bring your hands to your waist and then slide them down until they're at the hip crease here. So if you were to bend the hip to one side, it's where the hip goes in. That's where I want your hands. We're going to do nice big hip circles today. So ideally, the upper body is nice and still, okay? And the lower body, the hip joint, the hip joint, the capsule in there, is getting a good full 180 degree, 360 degree motion circles. Circumduction is the medical terminology name for that action. If you're connecting breath, your inhale forward, exhale back. And I'll just show you the difference if you're doing it in the hips or shoulders. This is my hips are still, there's no movement in them. This is all my lower back and my shoulders moving. We don't want that. We want nice still shoulders and nice fluid round hula hips. I was a hula dancer my whole life, so I might make this look easier than it feels to you. Okay, so you're just, and your knees can bend a little, moving from one side to the other, that's gonna be natural. And connecting the breath, again, inhale as your hips move forward, and exhale as your hips move back. Let's switch directions. Okay, so inhale forward, exhale back. And you'll find that one side is different than the other, but also as you're moving through these circles, you might find an area that feels a little tense or sore. If you find that, just stop, breathe into it, and then continue on your circle. For me, it's right there, so I'm going to breathe into this spot and keep going. And you might notice it's less the next time you go around. Beautiful. So again, starting small, but as you become familiar with the series, you can add the repetitions. And go ahead, come back to the center. Bring your feet underneath you. Take a nice deep breath into the hips. Exhale through the mouth.
Think your hips, your powerhouse here, your foundation. Okay, so now we're gonna come back to your chair. If it's hard to put weight on your knees, because we're moving to an all fours or a tabletop position. So grab a chair. If you can come to all fours, go ahead and come down to all fours. I'm gonna grab my chair. All right, so I've got my chair. If you're gonna go into the chair, you wanna sit on the edge of your chair, feet flat. We're gonna move through cat and cow first. So knees and feet are hip width apart, hands on your thighs. You're gonna inhale, lift the chest up, shoulders away from the ears, gently look up. And then as you exhale, you're gonna tuck the tailbone, round the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And if you don't need the chair and you're on all fours, make sure your feet and knees are hip width apart, your hands or your wrists are underneath your shoulders, and you will inhale, cow pose, lift the hips, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round, really nice tight belly like you're doing a sit up, tuck the tailbone, chin towards chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So we're all moving now, whether you're in a chair or on the floor. Inhale, arching the back. This is extension of the spine. Keep your awareness through your spine. Exhale, flexion of the spine. Inhale to lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more round. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round. If you're on all fours, come to a neutral spine. Maybe come into child's pose, feet together, sit back on your heels, rest the forehead on the floor or on a stacked fist. If you're in a chair, just come to a seated meditative pose. Close the eyes, breathe into your back. Inhale. Exhale, release. For this next one, if you're on all fours, moving into sunbirds, what you're going to do, feet and knees are hip width apart. Let's start with the right foot. You're going to inhale, reach the leg back. Oops, high chair. You're going to reach the leg back, and then exhale, round. Try to bring the knee and the nose together. Inhale, reach back. Nice strong core here. Exhale, round. Now, if you were in the chair, you're going to stand up. I'm just going to turn this around for a moment. Okay, so I have a little support. What you're going to do, we'll start with the right. Holding onto your chair, okay, for support. Chair's on your left side, right leg back. Exhale, try to crunch in. Maybe bring the chin down. Right leg back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more, so a total of about 6. Inhale. Exhale. I take that back, we're gonna do 5. Inhale. Exhale. So if you're using the chair, switch sides for support. If you're on all fours, switching your cat and cow. Okay? So this time, left leg will go back. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, nice long spine, nice strong core. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Awareness in the back. Inhale. Exhale. And now everyone rest. Either sit in your chair for meditation or come back to child's pose. Okay, for this next one, what we're going to do is a little side-to-side action. So what this requires you to do is your knees and feet are still hip width apart, but your hands might actually come a little wider. You're going to inhale to center, and then exhale your hips over to one side. Inhale to center, and exhale your hips to the other side. Now just for taping purpose, I'm going to show you my rear side, just so you can see the action. Knees, feet hip width apart, inhale to center, exhale to one side. Inhale to center, exhale to one side. Okay? So if you're sitting in a chair, what you're doing is inhale into center, exhale to one side. Exhale to one side, inhale to center, Exhale to one side. Okay, so obviously you won't be on your knees, but you'll be in a chair. Same action. Keep moving. Inhale to center. Exhale to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale to one side. Inhale. I'm keeping my awareness in my hips and just moving with the breath. Just noticing what's tight and what's free. No judgment, just awareness. And come back to center. Go ahead, sit back in child's pose just for a moment, or a seated meditative pose of your choice. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. All right, so now we're going to move to the upper back, shoulders, elbows, and hands. So as much as you can, come to a seated position on your knees. This is part of it, just opening up and freeing some space in the lower body. If you need to, you can put a bolster or a blanket between your, oh, I had a sticker on the bottom, I might put this whole time. So between your ankles, and you can sit down on it. That takes some pressure off. You can also use many pillows underneath the legs here, so it's almost like you're sitting up this high up, but you can still get some movement and openness through the ankles and knee. Now, if that's not happening, come to your chair. But we're going to start with the shoulders here. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring your hands onto your shoulders, and for the purpose of this, I'll just face you. Your elbows and your shoulders are going to stay about the same height. Try not to do this. You really want to keep the shoulders away from the ears. So touching the shoulders, okay? My elbows lifted, but shoulders away from the ears. We're going to inhale and open up. Excuse me, I had to think there for a moment. And exhale, try to bring the elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, together. Elbows together. It's almost like wings of a bird, almost. Inhale, elbows move away from each other. Try not to let this happen. This happens a lot, the elbows drop. Try to just draw them back. And exhale forward. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Keep your awareness in your shoulder joint right here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to go ahead and release. Okay. So keep your elbows lifted. Just bring your hands up. So now you look like a cactus. All right, we're going to inhale. Exhale, keep the elbows up. Just bring your hands down like a robot. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now keep your awareness in your shoulders. It's actually your shoulders moving here. Inhale up. I mean, your elbows are moving too, but this rotation is actually in the shoulder joint. Elbows up, hands down. Inhale as you reach up with your hands, elbows still lifted. Exhale down. And it's okay if one side feels different than the other. They probably will be. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Beautiful, okay? Give your shoulders a break. Inhale into them, breathe into them. Thank them, exhale, release. Beautiful. For this next one, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to inhale the arms overhead and exhale down. Now it's optional to bring the chin towards the chest. Again, you can do this in a chair or just seated. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale to lift. Notice my spine is not moving here, okay? My spine is nice and still. I'm just moving through the shoulder joints. Inhale, palms face each other. Exhale, palms move away. Inhale, palms move towards each other. Exhale, palms down and away. I'm going to hold and breathe. And this next time, we're going to do a little more extension through the shoulders. So you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And if you're in a chair, you might need to stand up for this one because your chair will be behind you. I want you to reach back. Okay, so the palms turn down towards the floor. But then you're trying to bring your palms together behind you. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the hands up, palms towards each other. Turn the palms downward and then towards the back of your body. Again, notice I'm not arching my back to get there. It's just through my shoulder joint. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down, palms toward each other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale behind you. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale behind you. Hold and breathe. Exhale, release. Breathe into your shoulders. Beautiful. Now let's move into our elbows. So this one, our hands are parallel to the floor. Turn your palms up, and there's space between your hands. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, keep the elbows the same height as the shoulders, but bring your hands to your shoulders. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. So again, you can do this seated in a chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale. I'm just going to rest my arms, breathe into my elbows. Thank you, elbows. Let's move on to our hands. So sitting back up on my zafu, you may come into a seated meditative pose for the wrist, or you can stay on your knees, or you might be in a chair. I'm going to face you for this one. So moving into the wrist, I want you to keep your shoulders relaxed, your elbows soft, okay, away from your ears. What we're going to start with is flexion, okay, and extension. So let's turn your palms upward like this, okay, this is anatomical position. Here the bones aren't crossed. And what we're going to do is we're going to exhale down, exhale, yeah, inhale, breathe in, down. Exhale back towards you. Inhale, fingers down. Exhale, fingers towards you. So it's not through the elbows, this is all wrists. Bring your awareness into your wrists, fingers down. Exhale, breathe out, fingers towards you. Inhale down. Exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale down. Exhale up. And now just rest. Rest your wrist. For this next one, what we're going to do, again, anatomical position, so palms up. It's going to be deviation, so your thumbs moving outwards towards your radius, and then your pinkies moving towards each other on the out breath, okay? So you can bring your hands down or up to you. We're gonna inhale, thumbs towards the outside of our body. Exhale, pinkies in. So this is what it looks like from this angle. Inhale, thumbs away from each other. Exhale, pinkies towards each other. It's in the wrist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the face soft. You're just breathing into your wrist. Inhale, thumbs away from each other, and then exhale, pinkies in. Beautiful. Give your hands a rest again. Breathe into your wrist. Thank your wrist. And now wrist circles. So I like to make fists for this one, and again, staying in anatomical position. Now again, some people do the same direction with the circles, some people do opposite direction. The key is we want to get the wrists in circles. So choose what circles work for you, but just realize we're going in two directions. So choose a circle and start moving your circles. Okay, so it's easier for me to do opposite directions. And just move and breathe. If you're connecting your breath, as the fists move towards each other, it's the out breath. As the wrists move away from each other, it's the in breath. The key is to mindfully breathe into your wrists as you keep moving them in circles. And switch directions. And it's not a race. It's so subtle. It's these subtle emotions that can make the mind really bored or kind of check out. Stay with your breath. Stay in your wrist. And gently release. Breathe into your wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now, finally, what you're going to do, you're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. So come back to anatomical position, nice and wide, and you might just rest your hands on the back of your thighs. And exhale, tight, 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 tight fists. Inhale, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, tight. Inhale, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, tight. Keep your awareness in your wrists, or I'm sorry, in your fingers. Inhale, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, tight. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And now let your hands be soft, fingers soft. Breathe into them. Thank your fingers and your hands. Beautiful. Now moving on into the neck. Okay, so for purpose of filming, I'm just going to turn to the side, moving to the neck, sit nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to inhale, gently look up. Again, not kinking the neck, just looking up. And then exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Awareness is in your neck. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, breathe out, chin to chest. Shoulders soft away from the ears. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin down. Now the tendency is to begin to round here. Try to keep your spine nice and tall. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Come back to neutral. Hold and breathe. Awareness is in the neck. Breathe into the neck. Again, I'm just going to turn for filming purposes, but you can just stay where you are. We're going to do side to side. Now the cue is to bring ear towards shoulder. It doesn't mean they need to touch. It's just the direction. So inhale, center. And I'll mirror you. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Again, shoulders are soft. I'm not trying to bring it up. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Sit nice and tall. Roll the shoulders down and back. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Come back to center. Thank your neck. Take a deep breath into your neck. Release any tension in the face that may have built up. And now we're going to do rotation. So again, inhale to center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. I'm going to mirror you. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Keep moving with your breath. Nice tall posture. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Inhale center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, come back to center and breathe into your neck. Sit nice and tall. Just notice how you feel. Beautiful. Let's move on. We're going to come back to the back because now we're going to integrate it all, lower back, moving up into the neck, okay? So for this one, what I'd like for you to do is find a seated, comfortable position. You can be on the floor. I'm going to use a zafu pillow. I'm just going to turn to the side for the purpose of this. And so bring your hands to the thigh. We're going to move back into our cat and cow position. If you're in the chair, same thing. Hands on the thighs. We're going to inhale, arch the back. Shoulders away from the ears. Gently look up. Not too much. Okay, you don't want to kink the neck. Just inhale, gently gaze up, and then exhale round. Tuck the tailbone towards the feet this time. Chin towards chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So this time, definitely get more of the neck into it. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, round, chin is in. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale.
Exhale. And we're gonna hold here. And come up to neutral spine, sit nice and tall. And then we're going to do a little side to side lateral action. So I'll face you again, just so you can see, and I'll mirror you. So what you're going to do is you're going to inhale the arms overhead, and we're just going to move from side to side. So bring your right hand to the floor, and then reach up and over to your right on your out breath. On your in breath, come back to center, and exhale up and over to your left. Now if you're in a chair, you can do the same thing. Your feet are flat on the floor, you're inhaling to center, reach up, nice strong core. Keep the core strong as you just move from side to side. Inhale, reach up, and exhale to the other side. Okay, inhale, reach up. Notice as I move to the side, I'm not collapsing into this lower shoulder. I'm nice and strong all the way from my core, all the way through my neck. Inhale, reach up, and exhale to the other side. And again, you might be moving faster or slower than me, but over time our breath slows down, our movements become much slower, much more mindful. Last one. Make sure you feel equal on each side, and then we'll inhale, we'll come up, and we'll exhale, bring our arms down, just breathe into your spine. And we're going to move into a twist here. So we're going to inhale, and I'll mirror you again. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, let your left arm cross the body towards your right knee as your right arm swings behind you towards the floor of the pillow, and you look over your right shoulder a little. No straining the neck. Inhale back to center, look up, reach up. And then let your right arm cross the body towards the left leg, left arm behind you, and twist towards the left. Breathe in back to center, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Now if you're in the chair, you can do the same thing. Inhale to center, feet flat on the floor. And then exhale, twist to your right. Inhale to center. And exhale to your right. Let's just come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart or down by your legs again, thighs. Just breathe into the body. Beautiful. All right, so coming into Shavasana, if you were sitting in a chair, you can either go to your bed and lie on your bed for Shavasana, or just sit there in a meditative seat. If you're on the floor, go ahead and make your way down to the ground, bringing your ankles and your feet wider than your hips. Okay, arms by your side, arms away from the body, palms up, and then nice soft fingers. Okay, and then what we're going to do, wherever you're lying, whether it's on your bed, sitting in a chair, or on your back, and please support yourself. You might need to put pillows underneath your knees if you feel any tightness in your back. If your chin sticks really high up towards the ceiling, you might need to place a folded blanket or a pillow underneath your head. Okay, over time coming to a place where you can lie flat on the floor without any pain. That's part of the process, that's part of Shavasana. And what we're going to do on your in-breath, you're going to tighten your face, you're going to tighten, pucker the lips, and then exhale, soften through the face. Letting go of any tension that may have built up in the muscles around the eyes, the temples, the cheeks, the lips, as you were just breathing into the different joints, and then exhale, release. And now lie there in Shavasana. Feel the back grounded, connected with the earth. Feel the front side of the body light and open, connected with the sky. And you are that conduit between the sky and heavens and earth. Lying in there in Shavasana, I'm going to take you through the body. I'm going to invite you to bring your awareness to that part of your body. This process is called Yoga Nidra. This is a short variation, a short version. If you're visual, you might see a point of light at that part of your body. And if you notice in your awareness, bringing your attention to a certain part of your body, there's tension, see if you can give yourself permission to soften into it. We'll start by bringing your awareness to the back of your right hand and the palm of your right hand. Bring your awareness to your right thumb, pointer finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky finger. Bring your awareness to the right wrist, right elbow, your right shoulder. Bring your awareness into the right rib cage, right waistline, right hip, your right knee. Bring your awareness to your right ankle, the top of the right foot, and the bottom of your right foot. Bring your awareness into your right big toe, right second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and right pinky toe. Feel the right side of your body become light and open. Feel the right side of your body become light and open. Now bring your awareness to the back of your left hand and your left palm, your left thumb, left pointer finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger. Bring your awareness to your left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, left rib cage, left waistline, left hip. Bring your awareness into your left knee, left ankle, top of your left foot, bottom of your left foot, your left big toe, left second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left pinky toe. Feel the entire left side of your body become light and open. Feel the left side of your body become light and open. Feel the right and left side of the body as one become light and open. Feel the left and right side of the body as one become light and open. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine, to your sacrum. Travel up your spine to your lower back. Bring your awareness to your middle back, upper back, base of your neck, and the back of your neck. Feel the length of your spine become light and open. Feel the length of your spine become light and open. Bring your awareness to the back of your head, to the top of your head, to your temples. Bring your awareness to your forehead and the space between your eyebrows. Feel the skull become light and open. Feel the skull
become light and open. Bring your awareness into your right eye and the right eyelid, left eye and left eyelid. Bring your awareness into your right cheek and the right jaw, left cheek and your left jaw. Bring your awareness to the base of your nose and the tip of your nose. Bring your awareness to your upper lip and your lower lip. Bring your awareness to the base of your tongue and the tip of your tongue. Bring your awareness to your right ear and your left ear. Bring your awareness to your chin. Feel the face and your senses become open and light. Feel the entire face and your senses become open and light. And finally, bring your awareness into your heart center, to the center of your chest bone, the yogi heart. Feel the heart and the space around the heart become open and light. Feel the heart and the chest become open and light. Slowly begin to bring your breath back into your body, bringing movement to the toes and the fingers. Gently bend one knee towards the chest, followed by the other. And gently roll to one side just for a moment. If you're in a seated chair, just stay there for seated meditation and continue to meditate. If you're on the floor, gently pressing yourself up into a seated meditative pose of choice, using a bolster as needed. Sitting up tall, eyes closed. Bring the back of your hands to your thighs. The tall spine, soft face, soft mind. Just notice. Notice how you feel now versus when you started. Feel free to stay here in the meditative seat as long as your time allows. It is always, always a blessing and an honor to share these sacred practices with you. From my heart to yours, aloha and namaste.